Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Bakays, and what we have here is some Toyotas this week for unique tuning, starting off with the 1969 Toyota 2000 GT. Considered to be Japan's first supercar, it was a joint venture between Toyota and Yamaha to make a really good, serene sports car. It has a 2-litre inline-6 engine producing about 150 horsepower, which was really good in 1969, and with a relatively lightweight body of 1120 kilos, it allowed it to propel this Toyota to 135 miles an hour. However, this particular 2000 GT has been slightly modernised, so better brakes, better suspension, basically more street orientated things, and lightweight wheels for the wider rubber, which is also the same size as the GT86's wheels, albeit the profile, and that is the car we'll be comparing it against today. The consensus for this video is that both the cars will have the same performance index, but they'll have a different way of getting to it. So obviously the 2000 GT has way more modifications than the GT86 shown here. I believe this to be an accurate representation of what my cars like to drive in real life. The rally tyres translate to all-season tyres in real life, so they're not quite up to scratch with what the game can provide. However, I've also added some weight reduction in the form of taking out the toolbox and stuff, which saves about 30 kilos. So with the performance index set at 659, both cars are in B class. So as you can see, both cars are very similar in terms of speed and acceleration, so it's very closely matched, with the GT86 edging out at the top end with a slightly faster 0 to 100 miles an hour time and 1 mile an hour faster than the 2000 GT. So let's see how they do in this quarter mile. The 2000 GT slightly edged over the GT86 in that one, but how will it do in the track test? Let's find out now. So we're going to take this fabulous 2000 GT here for a practice lap. And we can see as it goes into the first proper corner, still accelerating through the gears quite well. Now do keep in mind that both of these cars have the stock transmission. Obviously the GT86 isn't doing a practice lap, as there's been a lot of BRZ/86/FRSs on this channel in this unique tuning episode, so there's no need to go over it again. However, it will be compared to in the competitive lap. You see on this long bending way, it's in third gear doing 90 miles an hour, which is very good for a car of its age and of its class. Very long gear ratios actually, this 5-speed manual. Powering down, just listen to the inline 6. It's very good indeed. 74 miles an hour and shifting into third gear. easy peasy. No loss of traction at all. You can see it's not sliding about this one. Sporty coupe 2+2. And we're about to cross the line. 124 miles an hour, doing a 1.9.7 with the second lap now. And you can see we're comparing both the cars. And the GT86 seems a little bit more planted. Obviously, it's got slightly tighter gear ratios whilst having an extra gear. So, comes up to the next corner, and the GT86 is already through it with the 2000 GT lumbering through. You can see that's what the beauty of modern chassis and equipment allows for sports cars to do nowadays. Now you notice, although they're accelerating very similarly, the GT86 is already quite a bit ahead due to the high average speed overall among the handling there. You can see we're higher up in the rev range and we've got more power as well. Though the GT86 weighs nearly 200 kilos more, it still has the edge in terms of handling. It just goes to show you what, 40 years plus of progress has done for Toyota. The GT86 crosses the line along with the 2000 GT. One thing to note is that the track times of both of them are very equal. Obviously, the 2000 GT in this tuned state is able to catch up the GT86 on the straights. However, in the corners, the GT86 just edges out quite significantly, even the performance index showing it to be identical, though the GT86 prevails with about 0.2 seconds faster a lap, which isn't that quick in the grand scheme of things, especially for the relative timing of them. However, mind you, the GT86 is much more stable and much more easier to handle and manage, and that I just cannot show you through the screen. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. Hope you like this episode. You need tuning. Please like, share and subscribe.